Hey guys, what is up? This is AJ170, and today guys, I'm going to be telling you 4 different ways that you can get the full unlocked version of Super Mario Run. Now, as you guys can see, I got the full version of it. I didn't have to pay for it at all, guys. So, 2 of these ways I believe will actually work without a computer and without a jailbreak, and the 2 other ones actually kind of need a jailbreak and kind of need a computer and yada yada yada. So, first, I'm going to be going with the first one. I made a video about this in the past, but then I made it private due to it only working for like 5 out of 100 people, pretty much, was the odds of it working. Because I didn't want so many people complaining saying it didn't work and stuff like that. Even when I put the warnings, I know there's still going to be people that aren't going to watch the video and stuff like that. So this very first way, if it does not work for you, then you're pretty much screwed. You'll never be able to buy the game on your device unless you go ahead and, like, buy it on a different device and then link your Nintendo account or whatever. But, for example, I'm going to use Boomhack's Apple ID, for example. If you guys use Boomhack's Apple ID, he actually bought the game. So you delete your current Super Mario Run and download the Super Mario Run while signed in onto Boomhack's Apple ID. Then from there, go ahead, complete the tutorial. Do not link it to an account. If you link it to an account, it will not work. And then go ahead, once you're inside the first level, just go ahead, quit out of there, go to the purchase screen, and if you're lucky, it'll work. Now, some websites I've actually done research, when you get that 804 error code, they say you could force close the application, reopen it, and it'll work, but now, in my case, that did not work. I don't know what that website's smoking, but it did not work. So, that didn't work for me, but it worked for Apple Tech Video, it worked for John's Gaming, it worked for Blaze403, it worked for WarGod420, all on Twitter. So, I don't know what's up with that. It's like it works for every 1 out of 10 people, basically. So, if you guys want to try that, go right ahead. Just know that if it doesn't work, it's going to screw your game over and you will never be able to buy the game unless you use another device. Now, the second way that doesn't involve a computer is, for an example, you're going to need somebody to share a Nintendo account with you. So, what you're going to basically need to do is you're going to want to find somebody that bought the game, right? So let's pretend I bought the game, which I didn't, all right? And I went and I wanted to share a Nintendo account with you. I don't know if this is going to work. I tried getting iAppleTuber to do this, and he said it did not work, sadly. But the only way to restore purchases inside of that game is if you link your Nintendo account. So for, let's say, if I bought this game and I wanted to give it to iAppleTuber, right? So I would give him my Apple ID and my Nintendo account, so I'd be fully giving him access to my account, and basically he would do the whole thing, but instead of linking to his account, you do everything that you would do the first way, but instead you would link to the Nintendo account of the original purchaser, and then it should work just like that. So that is another way you guys could do it right there, but again, you're going to have to share accounts with somebody, and I believe it will wind up giving you an error saying that somebody has already signed into your account. Now, the next 2 ways are basically the same thing. There's just 2 different ways to do them, guys. Now, this is what I did. John's Gaming actually went and we came up with the idea that if you send somebody else the data of the game, it will actually carry over with the purchases and stuff like that, which is what I currently did. That's how I'm able to play the world that I'm currently playing inside this video. But, of course, it's zoomed in to make it look a little bit better and make it full screen. So what me and him ended up doing is he bought the game onto his jailbroken iPad. Then what he did is, while he was linked into an account, did a couple of worlds, passed all the way up to the second world, and then he went ahead and gave me the information. And then from there, what I did is, actually he didn't give me any information at all. He just sent me the files. So what the files I did is I replaced all of the data files. These are the files on the screen right now that he actually sent me. He sent me all of those files, and then what I did is I just replaced them over mine, and it actually did work. So that's what I did to get my current game. So that's one way to do it with a jailbreak. Now, another way to do it with a computer, you'd basically do the same thing, but you'd have to do it with some type of file manager on the computer. I don't really know any, maybe like iFunbox or something. I don't really know. But the thing is when you do it, you'll be sharing a Nintendo account. You and that other person will both be signed in at once, and you're actually going to be sharing an account with them. So when me and John were actually done with there, I actually customized a couple of things about it, and I changed like the outlook of the village and the stuff like that. And it actually went ahead, and he was able to see it on his screen too. So we were actually sharing a live account with each other. So I thought that was pretty unique. So that is one of the ways you guys can do it. So there's 4 different ways you guys can do it. Sorry I didn't explain it that well. I don't really expect that many of you guys to actually be able to do this due to you needing another person. I'm terribly sorry, but these are the only 4 known ways you guys could do this. Any other known way, I don't know of it. Even if you are jailbroken, like let's say if somebody modded the game so far, I don't think it's going to be able to get modded due to the reasoning that it's basically nearly a server-based game. If this does actually get modded, then I think it'll be offline only, and you'll only be able to do the campaign, which is honestly better than nothing, because all there needs is a DRM bypass, which we've seen before in many other games. I've seen them on Android, and I've seen them on actual iPhones before, so it's just a matter of time. But that is 4 different ways you guys could do it. Terribly sorry if you're not able to do this. Go ahead, spam the dislike button if you're not able to do it, because that really shows that you care about my videos. So that's basically going to be just about it for this video, guys. This is AJ170 signing out. See you guys next time.